Yeah.
All right. Recently, I had the opportunity to try paddleboarding. Now, if you've never experienced such a sport, let me tell you, it looks so easy, and yet it's so not. I can tell you it's fun, though. It's strenuous, but it's fun.
You went to the Three Bells Marina in Niantic to give it a try, and I hear you had quite the blast,
yes,
despite the fact there might have been a little moment.
A few moments.
Okay.
Take a look.
Yes, this is coming. It's me and a dog on a paddleboard of sorts. The cuteness factor is super high here, so stay tuned because more of Cassie, the paddleboarding dog, is coming up. But before we get to that, I've got a story to tell. It's a story about me learning to paddleboard. Meet Devin. He's my instructor for the day, one of the folks here at Three Bells Marina in Niantic.
And you're going to be out here with the people all summer long?
That's it.
All right.
I'll be sending people out with the rental fleet.
A rental fleet of paddleboards, and that newfangled invention you saw a few seconds ago, the Hobie Cat Mirage. But first, let's try getting on the regular paddleboard.
Going over the paddleboards here, you want to make sure this is the center of gravity.
Okay.
So whenever you get on the board, aim for the center of gravity.
Aim for the center of gravity.
After learning some more tricks of the trade,
Get your balance with 4 points on the board.
Balance,
Stand
4
up.
points on the board, stand up.
One at the T-top,
One at the T-top.
one about halfway. Comfortable grip. You can have slightly bent elbows. I prefer the top to be straight.
Okay.
I'm going to cut in. I like to keep my knees bent.
I'm ready to try it.
Let's see if we can't get you on it.
All right, here we go.
Let's get some life jacket action first.
I suit up and slowly get on the board. After paddling around for a bit and crashing into a few things, and then end up at the dock again, I start to get the hang of it. But now I have to stand up. With a little help from my friend, I am up. I have absolutely no control, but I'm up. After about 6 minutes, I'm doing okay. Everything is going along swimmingly, and by that I mean I'm not swimming. I'm still on the board. And then the 7-minute mark hit. Right into Smith Cove I go. How many go in the water?
A solid quarter of the people are going to wind up in the water.
25% of the people end up in the water.
That's Teo Marieski, manager of the outfitter shop here at Three Bells Marina.
What kind of skill set do you need to be a PBer?
There's no special skill set. That's why you see it being so popular among just weekend warriors. They just want to go out, have a good time. There's no special skill set required.
What is the draw of the paddleboard? It looks, I don't know, it looks a little boring to me, but am I wrong?
No, you're funny because I thought it was going to be terribly boring, you know, and I got hooked on it last summer.
Seriously?
It's like a good workout. It's relaxing. You're on the water. I mean, well, like I said, what better environment to be in, you know?
Now he said relaxing on the water, so why do I repeatedly find myself in the water? Here's fall number 2.
Yet another thing. Ah! All right, so you gotta be in a little bit of shape, and you gotta have some balance. But I am determined to do this. Yet another crazy thing my producer, Tracy Fury, has lined up for me. Thank you, Tracy.
I'm up again, and for a while, things are going really well. I'm even starting to enjoy it a bit, and the beautiful scenery that is all around me. I even get some encouragement from my videographer, Eric Budney.
Looking good.
And so we continue on our journey on top of the water. We're about as far out as I care to go, and it's time to head back. Of course, here comes fall number 3. I fall backwards and do a complete somersault off the back of the board. Want to see it again in slow-mo? Yeah, that one was a doozy.
That was not on purpose. Backflip off the stern. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Time for me to get off this thing. But let's get one more fall in there for good measure. That's fall number 4. Finally, I'm back on dry dock.
But now we're going to try something a little bit easier. What is it called, Dev?
A Mirage Eclipse.
A Mirage Eclipse. Let's give that a whirl. Sold out. Can't get one in the United States. It's on back order. They have 2 for rental. It looks much easier. I'm sure I'll end up in the water.
It looks like part paddleboard, part Stairmaster. Once again, Devin teaches me how to use it.
So the easiest way, stand back here. Do a step up on one, step up on the other. It works exactly like an elliptical. It's a wider board, so you have some pretty good stability.
Devin demonstrates the Mirage with Cassie the dog on board, who is so cute I can't even.
That's Cassie the dog with Devin. She's got more balance than I do.
Okay, it's my turn, and Cassie the dog is staying put. Off we go, and there you have it. This is significantly easier than the regular paddleboard. I'm loving it, and I think Cassie the dog is too. What could be better than a nice day out on the water with man's best friend, taking in all the beauty that is Smith Cove?
It is great